that were bringing grape varieties in. There was a nursery in Kenwood that brought in Petit Syrah, for instance, and they were just trying stuff because they just didn't know it was going to work. And so this is a very early example. This is a throwback to that period of trial when they were putting grapes in the ground. Ultimately, the vineyard ends up as being about 73 or 74% Zinfandel, not varietal, by most standards. And these other grape varieties, probably 3% of the other part of the vineyard is Grenache. So there's a significant amount of Grenache in this wine. So it's got all these kind of grape varieties that really contribute to the character and the flavor and the interesting aspects of the wine. There are grape varieties in here we can't even identify with DNA. We've tried. My son is working on his MW thesis, and his MW thesis is on mixed blacks. And so we've gone out and into these old vineyards, and we found the most amazing varieties, things like Castet, which nobody's ever heard of, because it apparently was once the dominant grape variety in sort of the Bordeaux area before Cabernet showed up. And I think there are 2.2 hectares of it planted somewhere in southwestern France now. So it's one of these kinds of crazy grapes, but they're really unusual grapes. And there's grapes in this vineyard that we can't identify with DNA. There's a black spotted grape. I call it the Panther grape. But when you send it out for DNA, it comes back as no match. Which isn't entirely surprising because I think we have something like 4,000 control